Bros, now yes, you see the title correctly, man. We are moments away from the new EAFC title, man. Before we get into it, well, with the most reliable coins, use MMOEXP. It is a fast, quick process. Get the most reliable FIFA 23 FUT coins by using code META. You can save yourself 5%. Link is at the top of my description. MMOEXP, that is. Shout out MMOEXP indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing the best starter teams that I've personally seen on Twitter. I've made a couple of them. I've stolen some ideas here and there. You know, hit that like, hit that subscription, man. We are on our way to 40k. Thank you so much for the support throughout FIFA 23. I've been saying it, but we are now here in the new AFC title. And ladies and gentlemen, starter teams is my forte, bro. I love starter teams. I love making them. Another thing I've actually noticed is a lot of people are adding these type of players in their starter teams, which in my opinion, yes, it's good, but I just feel like they're going to be a bit too expensive, bro. Like the likes of Kim Min-jae. I mean, this man's not going to be a starter, bro. He's easily going to be above 100k because everyone will want him. You'll have the pace, you'll have the defense. I mean, he's playing for Bayern now as well. Do you know what I mean? Frimpong on the other hand, maybe under 50k. What do you guys think? There is actually a database out right now. I don't know if it's the full one, but a lot of people are using it. A lot of streamers, content creators, they're building their teams upon it, and it is actually called Easy SBC. So check them out. I will try to leave a link in description. We're gonna start right into it, man. And yeah, you can also check Twitter if you want to see some starter team ideas. We're gonna start right into it, boys. Easy SBC, as you can see right there, I've made one, probably a nice SBC right there. I just need to move this. Now, I do think this type of team will cost you somewhere between 30 to 50,000 coins, just depending on like certain players like the Pi. I don't know if you'll be above maybe 20k. But I do think this is a perfect starter team. You know, you don't want to go too cheap as well. You want to at least have some sort of, I'd say about 50,000 coins when you're starting an ultimate team, basically. So you want to have at least decent fullbacks, decent midfielders. The main one will be the attackers because they inevitably will have to, you know, win you the games. So you need those fast, cheap, OP players, man. And as you can see, I don't have women in here because I don't know if the women will be meta or not, so it just depends on if they're going to come out being meta. I think most of the time, a lot of people think they will because they are small, generally small, you know, more nimble. They can move around quicker, so more agility, this, if that makes sense. But I do think I'm going to go with my average boys, man, my starter beast. It is the likes of the Pi, you know, the Dan Jumas as well. He was amazing last FIFA right there, man. So, yeah, we got De La Feu as well. I do think with this type of I think it's hard to judge because you don't know what's meta or not in terms of formations, etc. But I just like going straight up, having 3 attackers. I always do it, man. It's either I go 4-3-1-2 or I have the obviously winger one or the LF-RF one, which is basically CFs. So yeah, inevitably though, I do think it will change. I think a lot of people will change their starter teams. Like if you just pack an untradeable, boom, your whole team changes. Do you know what I mean? Like if you pack a good untradeable. So I mean, it is just the gist of it though. I think a lot of people love building starter teams and I do like it, I will not lie, but I do think it is sometimes redundant though after a week because also these type of players, they plummet in price. Like you will check the likes of the Pi, a lot of people will try and buy him in the start, but a week later you will find out this man will be absolutely cheap, like talking 5,000 coins. So it just depends, man. We don't know how the market will be, etc, etc. We move over to the next starter team and you will see probably my favorite starter player ever, bro. It is Korea right there. I've been saying it, man. This man is amazing. Every FIFA I play, obviously this is EFC, he's just so meta. I mean, the meta rating, even shout out Easy SPC, they said 86.2 on the scale. Perfect. And yeah, he's an agile striker. Obviously, add whatever chem style you want. He will be a beast nonetheless. And you see next to him, it is the main man, Inaki Williams. Now, I do think La Liga is the place to go, man. I will not lie. La Liga is always the place to go, you know. They got the likes of the OP CMs like the Paul. We got obviously OP strikers like Korea, the Pi, Inaki Williams, etc, etc. Man, we even got Kubo right there, obviously former Madrid player. He actually is very nice, very small, and also fast, so he will be decent. Corona as well is always 5-star, 5-star. So do we see him 5-star, 5-star? We don't know yet, but he is always 5-star, 5-star, if that makes sense. But yeah, we got actually a very cheap beast right here. Being, if you guys remember him, if you played last FIFA, you will remember him. It's Reynaldo right there. I don't know if he had a special card. I think it was a left back card, right? So now he's at the center back because he can play both positions. And obviously, judging by the chem system, it's literally the same as well. And position changes. Finally, we don't need to change positions by getting position modifiers from the store. We can just change them like live right there, which is so sick. Fair play to EA for doing that. But yeah, we got fast fullbacks. I think that's the main aspect when actually doing these starter teams, is having fast, pacey fullbacks. You don't really need pace on your center backs, because I feel like you just need physicality and obviously defensive work on them. You know, like I actually included Smalling, which we'll see, I think, after this one, and he's very slow. But in terms of from a center back perspective, bro, like especially in the start of a game, he's going to be irritating to play against, you know. And we don't know what's the meta or not, but I do think pace is always the play, man. It is always the starter thing to have. But yeah, this is a decent team, I'd say. Not too bad, right? Then we move over to the next one. It is probably one of my favorite ones, and it is the James/James team, man. We got Reece James, and we got his obviously, is it his cousin or sister? I'm not too sure. I know they are related, but it's amazing to see. Why didn't EA at least add chemistry for players that are, you know, playing within the same family? That would have been amazing. But yeah, I do think this card right here, I looked at her and I was like, oh my days. Apparently, boys, hear this. In order to link a player, sorry, we obviously know the new chem system. We know like how to link the men and stuff, but for the woman, you actually need to link them via the same league. So you need a woman in the same league. So if, let's say for instance, she's from Juventus and you have a player from Serie A in the men's league, they won't get chem. Apparently that's how people were saying. So you actually need probably a man from Juventus, and then her that will get chem, if that makes sense. So hopefully that makes sense right there. But she looks amazing, bro. I mean, look at that pace. That is insane. 82 rated as well, 79 shooting for an 82 rated card with that pace, and that dribbling is crazy, bro. Insane stuff. We got the likes of another good one I seen. It was obviously James, and apparently she has 5-star skill moves. So yeah, what do you guys think about the woman though in FIFA? I always ask that question because there's some mixed opinions, man. Some more negative than positive, bro. A lot of people have stopped actually playing, or sorry, trying to buy the game because they've seen that there's women in there, which I find dumb, because I feel like it's Ultimate Team. You can literally play with any players. You know, you can use any players. We use the likes of Czech. Come on, bro. It's striker. We always say that. We use the likes of, you know, dead players, etc., man. What means is it now that we're using women and it's not realistic? Come on, bro. Don't be dumb. Just play with the players, bro. You know, I'm obviously here to provide you the meta players. And if I do pack someone like the likes of Ham, which is that American absolute masterclass woman right there at strike, I'm a user, bro. Straight up, man. I'm a meta maniac right there. So yeah, we're gonna see. As I said, Smalling now doesn't have the best pace, but look at his defense, ladies and gentlemen. 87 defense with 82 physicality stats. That is insane as a center back. Now a lot of people will go over their heads because they look at his pace and be like, nah, I do think you'll be under 10k because of that. So all you do is just add a chem style, and in game you'll be phenomenal. I mean, if we looked at his pass cards in FIFA 23, he was amazing. So yeah, it will replicate. But we got the likes of, obviously, nice having a powerful DM, and a good box to box, in my opinion, is always the play. So whatever formation you play, but it's always nice having a box to box, and then obviously your ball winner, which is your CDM, which is the rune at this obviously current moment. And then there's a Cagney, which doesn't look too bad, and Abraham, I actually left him out, sorry about that. He's always nice in the start, especially if they're still obviously going with the lengthy accelerated types, etc. I do think he'll be amazing, and I feel like that small little bit of pace for a tall player, shrugging players off, will be amazing for a starter team. And we're gonna move over to the very last one. It is probably one of my favorite starter teams. It's actually in Fatman. So obviously I'm home of Fatman, bro. I love Fatman. It's my habitat. If you boys want to check it out, go look at their squad builder page. They actually don't have the full database, but they do have certain cards which you can obviously see, even UCL heroes, etc., man. But this is the team I made now. This is, I say, going to be very expensive, probably my most expensive one. And I did say in the start that people are including these cards, and they are included Frimpong. I do think this will be about 150 to 200k easy, bro. Especially with the fullbacks like Mendy and Frimpong. I don't think Korea will be that cheap. I think it'll be somewhat between 15 to 20, bro. Like, but they will plummet because of their rating, you know. The lower rated cards that are meta always plummet in price, I'll be honest. But yeah, this team looks amazing. Adeyemi, Marlon, bro. Look at this card though. Rashidat Busayo Ajibare. Hopefully I've pronounced it right. I'm not too sure. Probably butchered some of the sayings right there, man. 5'3". Now that is hella small, bro. That's probably the smallest we've seen. Now with these new inclusion of women, we're going to see smaller players than Insigne, bro, which is insane. That is crazy stuff. But now, as you can see, amazing card right there, man. 88 pace, 83 shooting. What type of card is this, bro, for 83 rated? Nah. Imagine she has the blue hair in-game as well. But yeah, overall, 442 is also a nice play, you know. It's always just standard, you know. I normally go 442, and then I obviously test out the game, see how it is, then I see what's broken in terms of mechanics, and then I change to whatever formations people go. But yeah, that is the starter teams. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me your starter teams in the comments, or sorry, send me your starter teams. Check out my socials. I normally post on there at MetaMike FUT on all socials. Check out the Twitch, we'll be streaming soon. Check out MMOXP, and yeah, that is all the plugs, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I'll check you boys in the next one. Peace.